Well, had a little bit of technical difficulty there for a second. What's going on, crypto people? Osmosis Zone, Cosmos Hub. Life is good. It's crypto, people. Head on a swivel. Is Chair Gensler going around making his concession speech? Is he going around conceding defeat? Kind of sounds like it. Really does. Kind of sounds like it. Boom, 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 boom. What's the market doing? It's doing what it does. Be careful on the roads if you're listening to Crypto Siege on the way home. Be careful on the road. Yeah, got into the Cosmos Hub today. I thought I was staking Atom. I wasn't. I was staking Osmosis or Osmo. Jerry is in the freaking building. How are you, fam? Billionaire H, what's good? Yeah, excited about Bitcoin Cosmos for a bit. Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Is Chair Gensler going around doing a concession tour? How does he not show up for all kinds of stuff in person, or having someone be with him? And he's hooking up now with Jon Stewart. That was an interesting twist. Did you guys see the interview with Jon Stewart? Jon Stewart knows the deal. It was really interesting. John knows the deal. What's going on, Mr. XRP? All in. Good to see you. Legendary is in the building. What's going on, bro? So I watched an instant video from my guy Taiki. Taiki on YouTube. He's a big time farmer, right? Great YouTube channel. He did a video on the bearish case for solidly and solid DEX. Interesting take. I don't agree with him, because I kind of agree with him and I don't kind of agree with him. But very, very, very interesting take. I think the overall is of what he was saying was it's early. It's early. So at the best, it's bearish early because the platform is early. At best, that's what's going on. Keyless, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, yeah. We'll talk about the strategies that a lot of farmers do. It's a very typical same thing, but it's a farmer strategy. A farmer strategy is different than a long-term hodler strategy. It's a different strategy. And so your viewpoint is going to be different. A guy like, for example, like Blockchain Backer, whose strategy is predicated around exiting the crypto space and entering the traditional finance space with the wins from crypto. That's a different perspective. That's a different foundation. So the strategy is different. For the long-term hodler, right? For someone who is here for the long haul, not in and out for the gains, it's a different strategy. Different strategy, right? Like, we say on our channel, right? I'm not interested. We're not interested in the traditional financial tools, right? Why would I hang my wealth in a bank that charges me not to use my money? Why would I hang out there? Why would I pay a no activity fee? Why would I go into that branch in that same office and beg and borrow and plead for a loan? Why would I do that? Why would I exit the crypto space and enter the traditional finance space? Got to understand, his TA is awesome. It's amazing. But the perspective, the overall thing and where he's coming from is, I'm exiting into traditional finance. So his strategy is around that. Remember, that 65% exit is into USD, not USDC, not into UST. That's a different strategy. That's a different mindset. It's a different thinking, right? So the DGen, the people who like to ape into these different farms, when they look at something, they're looking at it from, I'm getting in this thing early and I'm hanging out for 7, 10, 12, 14 days and I'm out. They're not looking at the quality and the long-term value of a project, of a DAO. They're not interested in a governance, right? They're in and out, and then they're off to the next thing, right? Solidly is a long-term play. It's not a short-term play. Solid Dex is hoping there'll be a long-term play, not a short-term play. Right? So if it's bearish on Solidly, if quote unquote, it's in the short term, because coming from a guy who's a DGen, right? Who's a big time farmer, it's like, wait a minute, that price is up. That thing is up. I didn't get in it from day one. I wasn't ahead. I was somewhere on some other farms and missed the day one entry. That's what he's saying for the most part, right? So in any case, just gotta be careful about the perspectives. I did take away something that I find to be very fascinating, and that perhaps the play is locking up the solid token. Now, I've had a few people hop on the stream and say they're taking that solid and turning it into solid sex. Turning it into the sex token, or the solid sex token, whatever that is, right? Perhaps the play is locking up solid and locking up sex. Perhaps that is the play, as opposed to converting that solid into solid sex. I don't know. Keela says Geist is giving out. I just took my stuff off of Geist a couple of days ago, as a matter of fact. Geist is giving out solid sex tokens for locking GEIST. That is really, really interesting, for just locking GEIST. Went ahead and took advantage of that. That's interesting. So you just lock it. That's it. What's the time frame for locking the GEIST, Keelis? Ramundo was in the building. How are you? Love the show. Thank you for everything, brother. Thank you for being here, my guy. I appreciate you being here. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're hanging out on YouTube and haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider subscribing to the channel. Definitely helps with the algorithms on YouTube. Without question, if you're joining the hangout, please subscribe to the channel. Go in on Sell Token. Take a 0.1% APY loan, 0.1%. Wait until resale starts to understand how they can use crypto in many ways. HODL, unbank yourself, right? 1000%. South Texas, what's going on, bro? Like, for me, why would I put 85, 90% of my wealth into their financial products? Like, you got to get BlackRock and freaking JP Morgan and not your friends. Why would you hang out there? What are you going to do, and go to a self-directed IRA? You're going to go into a self-directed IRA? Unless it's hooked up to a yield-bearing spot like Celsius. I don't understand that move. The asset is the value. Taxes The assets is the value. It's not the price of Bitcoin. It's how many Bitcoin you have. It's going to be a while for the U.S., Raimundo. Raimundo asked, yo, when do you think we're going to be able to use Celsius swap in the U.S.? The challenge is, right now, the SEC is trying to, establish their territory. So it's no telling. It's really no telling, my friend. Quick Swap is doing some stuff. South Texas Celsius, did you find the Quick Swap liquidity pair? What is it called? Is it called two mining or dual mining? Did you find that on Quick Swap? I could not find it. I could not find it. South Texas says swap is available. I thought it was not available in the US. So it's just some states in the US like Texas. Just being me is available in many states, but not in all states. Yeah, and the challenge is like I wish I could show people where to go on the app, like where to go on the app if to find out if your state is available. Like, is it on the app? Is it on the website CelsiusX.io? Do I need to freaking use a VPN just so I can go to CelsiusX.io? That's what I'm trying to figure out because I could not find it on CelsiusX.io. So I could share with the family, South Texas. I couldn't do it. GDLT, dude, all this time I thought I was staking Atom and I was staking freaking Osmo, man. I was wondering why I wasn't getting any. I was wondering why I wasn't getting any freaking the airdrops. I was like, well, maybe I didn't stake enough. That maybe that was the deal. No, I was staking Osmo this whole time. So I just staked some Atom today. Alex G is in the building. What's going on, my friend? What's going on, Alex G? So that's kind of the deal there, right? South Texas Celsius. I'm going to CelsiusX.io, to try to find the states that you can do it in. I don't know. Yeah, so I saw it today. It was on QuickSwap's Twitter, and they said they did add the pair, but I couldn't find it. South Texas Celsius could not find it. VA, for example, does have swaps. Yeah, the swaps. Okay. I'm thinking Celsius X, not the swaps, right? Because Celsius X is the thing that is just non-US. Yeah, well, I was staking Osmo, man. I didn't get any. I must have missed the claim period, GDLT, because I was staking Osmo. So I must have missed the claim. Okay, Celsius X is available in the US except for bridging. All right, so I should be able to go to CelsiusX.io now, South Texas Celsius. CelsiusX.io. Okay. Oh, did I spell that right? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'll see what audio. Let's go here. Let's go there. Yep. Giovanni Doro, what's going on, man? Stake UST on Anchor Protocol for 19.75 PA. Which Anchor Protocol are you talking about, man? Are you talking about ANKR? Yeah, that would be awesome, South Texas, South. That would be awesome. EVMOS was just airdropped today. You can claim 25% if you have been staking Osmo. Okay. Here's the link. I'll try. I know it was a thing where you put your wallet thing in there and you know what? My Kepler wallet might have been set up on Cosmos and not Osmo when I went to check the claim. That might have been it. My Kepler wallet, you know how you can tab down and go between Cosmos and Osmosis and all this stuff. It might have been on freaking, I don't know, when I went to claim. Maybe I was on the wrong hub. But I would definitely check that out. Guys, let me tell you. Yeah, so in any case, I did end up staking some Atom keyless. I hopped into the USDC WEVE, the VDAO token. I hopped into that pool today as well. Any idea why Exodus Wallet only has BTC addresses starting with BC1 now? Yeah, I did it. I did that. I hopped into the pool, man. GDDLT. I hopped into the Osmos and Atom pool. Osmo. I keep saying Osmos. I hopped into that pool today. Just going on the OG. How you doing, bro? So guys, the market is doing what the market does. Guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I'm excited, absolutely 1000% excited about what's going on in the Phantom ecosystem. Gotta tell you, really, really excited about all things there. I got some 100 USDC from 100 Finance, and I don't know how to do anything with it. How do you do anything with that joint? Yeah, I like it. GDLT, I like it. They're doing something very, very similar in terms of staking, not the IBC and stuff, but they're doing stuff very, very similar to Everrise and what Everrise is doing with their staking. Yeah, I'm excited. Absolutely excited about that. So guys, the market is doing what the market does. Bitcoin's probably 43,000 or so, kind of around in that range. We'll see how it goes. But I just got to tell you, got to be careful. Got to check the perspectives and the foundations before you make a decision on things, right? Because you always, when you're listening to me, for example, if your deal is to exit in the USD, then you understand that my perspective is not going to quite align with yours, because my thing is run away from traditional financial products, right? So exiting the USDC is just a matter of have to, not want to. Like if the platform doesn't take USDC, then I have to use the dirty, nasty fiat to meet obligations. But if it does, that's what I'm doing. So when we exit 65 to 75%, it will be into USDC. Yeah, and UST, not that dirty, nasty fiat. Oh, no. Why would I walk back into 0.01% on my money? I don't understand that. Why would you walk into that? When you can leverage your assets, when you can get 20% nearly on UST, why would you walk into 0.01%? I don't get it. By choice. By choice. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get that at all, man. The OG, LOL. It's Mikey from VA. Is this Mikey from VA? From Richmond, VA? Say it ain't so. Is that my dude, Mikey from Richmond, VA? Oh no, what's good? What's good, bro? What is good? How are you? This was what I was trying to reach out to you about a long time ago, bro. Yeah, the digital asset space is what I was trying to reach out to you about, bro. But I'm glad to see you here, man. Glad to see you here. Yeah, man, I was in the space in 2016 doing foolish stuff, like trading my Bitcoin and my Ethereum for madness. Yeah, man. It's good to hear from you, bro. Hope you're well. Hope the family is well. You still got some dogs? Still got them dogs, dude? You still got that dog? What was the dog's name? This is a bud of mine, guys. Forgive me for the chatter. This is a bud from mine from back in the day. From back in the day. Oh man, so life is good. What? Congrats, bro. Congrats. Yeah, I am not the social media dude, but congrats, man. Yeah, I do. I don't do the social media, man. Congrats. So this is the deal, guys. Listen, the market is doing what the market does. You know what's going on there. You guys know that I'm a big fan. I believe fan of the phantom ecosystem. I think it's the next up and comer. You know, like a lot of people think Yearn Finance today was Yearn Finance the first year. A lot of people think the MakerDAO system today is the same one it was in its first year. Like, come on. Like, you gotta understand, you gotta give those things time to grow. It's solidly buggy, yes. Is SolidDex a little buggy? Yes. It's week one. It's week one. It's not even month one yet. Oh man, really? Yeah, we've been snatching up XRP, bro. This is primarily an XRP channel. We talk all crypto, we talk DeFi, and we do generational wealth Wednesdays as well, talking traditional finance products and how to navigate around the junk that's out there. But yeah, bro, that's our biggest, dirty, nasty cash went into that product, went into XRP. We're in all kind of stuff, but yeah, one biggest thing into that for sure. So, when I think about Solidly and I think about the Solidly.exchange, and I think about SolidX, I think it's early. That's a good move, dude. That's a good move. I hope you got a chance to take advantage of that all-time high when that happened the other month, however many months ago that was, at $3 or so. Because we need a new 1%, my guy. We need a new 1%. We need a new 1% for sure. Oh man, the dog passed. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Sorry to hear that, bro. I'm saying we need a new 1%, guys. So my guy Taiki, again, he did the video. He said the bearish case for Solidly and SolidX, and again, you got to take the perspective of where he's coming from. You got to take that into consideration. He's a farming guy, right? He's in that project early, knows about it early. It's a first date on it, and then 7, 10, 14 days out of it and on to the next thing. Right? That's a strategy. That's not my strategy. That's not long term. I'm the long term guy, right? That's why we're here. We're doing the long term deal. We're thinking 5 years from now. We're thinking 10 years from now. That's why I just locked up Solid tokens for 4 years. Yeah, long term. I believe. I freaking believe. Now that's risky. Don't do 4 years like I did. Do the month, do the year. They got those options as well. They got those options as well. So guys, listen, let's go over this market. I've been rambling. I've been catching up with my guy, Mikey. Let's go over this market, man. Let's go over this. How'd you find the channel, my dude? Mikey, how'd you find the channel? Let's see here. Let's share. I think the SEC versus Ripple case is going to end in a settlement by the summertime. So I'm thinking by June. You got Chair going around making concession speeches already, in my humble opinion. Did you see that, GDLT, Keyless? Did you guys see? Did you see Chair Gensler on the Jon Stewart show? Sound like to me he was making concessions. Sound like to me he was saying, look, we got to do these enforcement things, even if we take the L. That's what the dude said. We got to do these enforcements, even if we take the L. You got to be willing to take the L. This is what this dude said. He said, this is the phrase he used. You got to be willing to take the L on these high profile cases. It sounded like he was conceding defeat to me. That's what it sounded like to me, my friend, family. That's what it sounded like to me. All right, so the total cryptocurrency market cap, is that right? 2.1%. Let me refresh. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's down to 2.8% on the 24-hour. Here we are under 2 trillion again, right? 1.96 trillion. The Bitcoin dominance is at 41.2%. That's just not great. So Bitcoin's at 42,000 now, 497. Ethereum down to 2,800. So here we go again. Just going sideways, man. 42, 43, 44, 40. Here we go again. XRP is 75 cents. Cool. Every time it gets to 75 cents, I take profit and I go into another ecosystem where I get 200, 300, 400, 500, 600%. Right? If I take $1,000 worth of XRP, put it to somewhere where I can get 600% on that $1,000, right? That's what I've been doing. Not financial advice. Certainly will not tell you to do that. Everyone's holding out for the $10, $7, $10, 13 XRP, and that's a great plan. That is a great plan. It's a great goal. I just listened to Data Dash. I don't know if it's confirmed, signed off on, I don't know, but he's agreeing with my guy, Alessio. Not necessarily so much on XRP, but on this extended cycle or whatever the heck they call in this cycle. So he is calling 2023 numbers. What happened to 2022? He's calling for alt season in 2023. That's not great. You guys watch Data Dash videos today? That is not great. What about 2022? What happens if we don't get an alt season of 2023? Do you realize how long that will have been? Holy moly. I mean, I'm in for the long haul, but whoa. Terra Luna's at $90. It's up 51% on a 7-day. You can hook up with Terra Luna and get some crazy APR on the Cosmos Eco. That's pretty good. On Osmosis, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Soon to be Juno swap as well. GDLT. So Solana's $96. Terra Luna is $90. Avalanche is $79. Phantom is about $2. I mean, they're all looking to do the same thing. Layer 1 is looking to do the same thing. Shiba Inu, 0.00002511, 25,000 Satoshis. Yep. Polygon is $1.59. The Atom token is $34. I got some Atom like 3 days ago. So I'm probably up 1% or 2%. Oh man. Yeah, I had Atom, not very many, a few hundred way back in the day, but right, you can't win them all. You can't have every token that you want when you want it. What else we got? Look at Phantom. It's $1.88 now. It was $2 just yesterday, day before. $1.88 for the Phantom token. I'm a big fan of the ecosystem. You guys know. Adara Hashgraph 22 cents. Decentraland $2.66, right? Axie Infinity $53. So VeChain doing this thing, doing a little bit of a something. It's at 5 cents. It's up 20% on the 7-day. That's cool. Look at Osmo. Up 20.5%. Staking Osmo. Staking Osmo. Liquidity pool providing on Osmo's zone. I hope you guys are doing the same, or considering, I should say. I hope you guys are considering doing the same. Look at Juno. Look at Juno. $44.61. It's up 41.5% on the 7-day. That was a freaking airdrop to people participating in the Cosmos Hub by either staking Atom, the token, Cosmos token, or Osmo. Yeah. Gala Games. Anybody get the Gala music node? I thought about it. I didn't do it. It's 24 cents currently for the Gala token. Quant's $126. Shout out to the new 1% of the Quant holders. I hope it is my guy Solomon, and I hope it is Miss Crypto Eddie. I hope they're part of that new 1% because they are big time fans of Quant. So there it is, guys, right? The market doing what the market does. This is Cell token, $3, $3.11. I love Cell token. I love the Celsius network. You guys know I'm a proud ambassador of the Celsius network. Love it. I didn't know Anchor was up 65.7%. That's nice. Everything going over at Terra Luna and that Eco is doing outstanding. The Luna token's outstanding. Anchor Protocol's doing good stuff there. 65% on the 7-day is not bad. Kadena, someone mentioned Kadena. Kadena is up 16%. And then there is Kusama. Shout out to the Songbird Network. I hope it becomes the next Kusama. There it is. So Convex, not great. We need you back up there near $30, Convex Finance. And the Curve Dow token, $2.52, not great. So guys, that's the market. The market, again, is doing what the market does. But you know how we say here, don't tell me about your exit strategy. Tell me about your wealth strategy. What's going on, Alex D Vlogs? It's been a minute, bro. Appreciate you being here. Let's go, C's. No freaking. Indeed. Oh, you got some VeChain also, man? Man, that's good stuff. That is good stuff. We were really, really blessed with VeChain, man. We exited out last March, but we were so blessed. We were in the VeChain when it was, 0.001, 0.008, yeah. So we were really, really blessed. VeChain's been a blessing. DE Carbon, I wish that they had more people besides Sunny Liu in the VeChain ecosystem getting out there amongst the public. Yeah, I really wish it, right? Have you looked into Kadena? I have not looked into Kadena, bro. Yeah, I know. I want to get that. The Ledger City comes out. I want to get that digital land for sure. Yeah, that interview with John Stewart and Gary Gensler, very interesting. That's right, legendary. Gary's beginning to capitulate. That is interesting. What makes you believe the summer, says the OG, in reference to the SEC versus Ripple case? I think where they currently are, right? So the expert discovery is over. You got John E. Deaton and the Empower Oversight, the nonprofit, exposing the emails between William Hinman, right, and Simpson Thatcher, kind of exposing that corruption and the inside dealings that took place between William Hinman, looks like the alleged corruption with William Hinman, Jay Clayton as well. There's a thing going on right now. It's called the ETH free pass that is being exposed, right? So I think all these things together combine. Dan Rob, Cadenas and air brakes in Japan. I think all those things combined is putting pressure on the SEC. They don't, the quicker the SEC versus Ripple case is over, the less of the light is being shined on them. And I think they know that. I think they know that for sure. What's going on, MC Paulo? XRP to the moon, bro. Indeed. So I think that I think they see the right. I think the SEC sees the writing on the wall. They definitely do not want any more emails being exposed to the public. They don't want it. And I know for sure Chair Gensler doesn't want it, because the dude's got political aspirations, in my humble opinion. And, we say in this channel all the time, the OG, we say this all the time, that dude was privately selected, not publicly elected. So who privately put him in front of the current POTUS? And why for did they do that, right? So Chair Gensler is an ex-Goldman's guy, right? I think a one-time partner over there. And we say all the time on the channel, they put him where they need him. They put him where they need him. So in return, right, they say, what do you, in my opinion, what do you have your eyes on? What aspirations do you have? You got your net worth up there at 100 mil or so, right? What's your other plans? What's your other goals and dreams? Oh, you got some political aspirations. Okay, cool. We got you. We got you. That's what I'm saying is going on there. And so he's not going to try to ruin that. So those emails will be very, very damning, even though it wasn't maybe necessarily during his tenure. But the fact that he is allowing the SEC versus Ripple case to continue on only hurts him. And he hasn't brought any clarity to the market. In that case, going to summary judgment would really, I think, because I think it's going to be the win for Ripple, would really put the SEC at a disadvantage and risk another agency perhaps having to rule over crypto space. It might end up being another agency, and I don't think he wants to risk that. What's going on, Corey Anderson? Hi, all from New Zealand. Heyman looks like he is going to jail, bro. Not a great look, guys. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We just went over the market. Again, the market's doing what the market does. Some interesting stuff on Twitter with this Jon Stewart. You should see some of the things Jon Stewart was doing to he's sneaky. You could tell that Jon Stewart is good friends with Dave Chappelle, because he was really, really sneaky. I was looking in the Neta today, GDLT is looking in the Neta. Is it Neta or Nita? I think it's Neta. Looking into them today. Let me share the screen. Let's do that. Sound like freaking Joe Dispenza. Now feel that. That's energy. Dr. Joe Dispenza. All right, so yeah, GTLT, I was looking in the Neta today. Let's go over some of these. This is kind of the same thing. Listen to this from Mark Yesko. This is kind of my thing on, kind of echoes my sentiments as to why would I walk out of crypto and walk back into the traditional financial products world. Take a listen to this.
And in fact, if you tried to use this idea that, and now the worst part is what happened in Canada and what just happened in Ukraine today, where the government says, you know, that money that you thought was yours, it's actually ours.
Yeah.
And you actually can't get to it. And in fact, if you tried to use it for something you care about that we don't like, we're just going to take it all.
That's not a good plan. I didn't sign up for that plan. I didn't sign up for that. You see what he's saying? When the powers to be decide they're going to lock your stuff up, you voluntarily put it in their hands with your savings account, your checking accounts, and the bogus FDIC accounts. The FDIC, that same one who has never paid out, ever. It's a guise, it's a disguise, it's deception. It's a sleight of hand move. That's all that is. Yeah, I didn't sign up for that. You're gonna take my money just because you feel like it? No thanks. I'll hang out here. I'll hang out here in the stables. I'll borrow against my assets if I have to meet some traditional financial obligation. Cash in my asset in this fourth industrial revolution, in this new asset class, exit out of that, the new financial system, and go back to the old. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense to me. Let's check out some of this stuff with Jon Stewart. You guys know last night, the night before I broke the news about Joseph Lubin. Just go figure, a company that he happens to be behind is in trouble, challenging his ethics and doing the right thing. Go figure. Yeah, there it is. Breaking. A majority of consensus shareholders demand an audit under Swiss law to investigate serious irregularities. Group alleges MetaMask and Infura were secretly given away to a JP Morgan-backed entity via illegal transactions called Project North Star. We know we broke that last night or the night before last. Just go figure that he might be involved with JP Morgan in some irregularities, some wrongdoings. Go figure. Joseph Lubin. Unfreaking believable. All right, so let me share the concession one before I go to this video here with Jon Stewart. He knew he was smiling. Jon Stewart was smiling because he knew he had him. I got you. I sucked you in, and then I went for the jugular. Oh, hilarious. Let's see where I can find it. And hopefully my laptop will cooperate. You know, my laptop, that's not really a laptop. It's bigger than a notebook, but it's not really a laptop deal. Let's see. There's our friend, Senator Warren. There's a hot mess of a friend, Senator Warren. Where did that go? Here it is. Andrew Bertholz shared this. Shout out to you, my guy. I hope you're doing well. Hey, has Gary Gensler been thinking a lot about losing lately? Or is this an attempt to prepare the public for their colossal defeat in the SEC versus Ripple case? He's usually far more confident, almost arrogant. That's an understatement, about their ability and track record. Take a listen to this. I put out on Twitter that he was going around making this concession tour.
High-profile agency has to be willing to
take losses, and the SEC, we're going to use the high-profile cases as like a warning. If we'll go after the behemoth that is Ripple, we'll go after you too, and be willing to take the losses. You see how you come? You hear that rationale? Do you hear that? Be willing to take the losses, the high-profile cases. When's the last time you heard him say something along, be willing to take the losses? This is public here with Jon Stewart. He went on Twitter. Gary Gensler went on Twitter and said, hey, look, you should check out this interview. When's the last time you say be willing? The only time, usually he's talking about all the millions and millions or whatever it is that the SEC has in their coffers from enforcement. Be willing to take the L in some of these high-profile cases. From Chair Gensler, you got to be freaking kidding me. To me, that was preparing the public for the inevitable defeat. And others, don't forget about Mr. Kwan from Terra. Don't forget about him. Remember, Mr. Kwan is suing the SEC. Can't forget about that. That's going to become a pretty high-profile one. Obviously not to the heights of the SEC versus Ripple. I mean, Ripple is the behemoth. It's the monster, right? It's the giant in the ecosystem. But Mr. Kwan is suing the SEC as well, and the things that they did to him in their project as well. But that felt like, to me, like saying, yeah, I might as well start preparing the public for the L on this one, right? And by the way, when I go before Congress, I'll be able to tell them the same thing. We were willing to take some L's to kind of scare the others because we went after the big cases. You can't run from the big ones. This is why we did it.
And that's got to tell you something about just how tilted this thing is.
Forgotten a little bit about Bernie Madoff, but.
Well, speaking of Bernie Madoff, who came up with payment for order flow?
Yeah,
right.
No, I understand, but he did serve his time in jail and everything. Later.
One guy and one woman.
Should there be a limit on the amount that a person could invest in Ethereum?
A person can buy from any number of different identities. We may limit the size, the unit size of a sale, just to make it easier to disguise. Let's say if you're a whale and you want some privacy, you can buy 50,000 units and so nobody scares people with an enormous initial purchase.
That's not a good look.
So if you are a whale, if you are planning on investing several million US dollars worth, then you can do that for multiple identities. We will ask for a real-world identity in the form of email address, just so that we can make sure that everything works smoothly the whole way through the process. But we won't be requiring it. So we can create a pseudonymous email and identity and
this dude is telling the whales how to disguise their identities so they can purchase, have multiple accounts. That's the Joseph Lubin dude whose company's Consensus is in trouble right now. Got their shareholders who were his employees, who are actually employees, calling him and his actions to the carpet. Yeah, that dude. That Joseph Lubin. What was the other one here? I'm not sure if I listened to this other one, but let's listen to it together. Take a listen. It says here, well, shout out to Tattooed Merm Ape. Look, if you haven't watched the Jon Stewart going after Gary Gensler, you need to watch it and share it. If you believe this dude is going to do anything to actually help retail, you're living in fantasy land. It's all smoke and mirrors. Nothing will ever be enforced. AMC, GME, hashtag AMC, GME. Take a listen to this one. This is pretty funny. I think I did listen to it.
How are you going to be the? I'm like talking to a sheriff, and I'm like,
what the hell?
Like
he said, "Oh, that same Congress that is lobbied by financial institutions. You know, those top 7, 8, 10 banks." Unbelievable. Congress has to write the laws. Remember, and if I said it once, I said it 10,000 times. JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs are not concerned about Avalanche. Optimism, Arbitrum, Solana. The VCs are very interested in Solana, but that's not the top 7, 8, 10 banks. They're not interested in Ethereum's moving from proof of work to proof of stake. What they are, however, concerned about is that monster, that giant that is Ripple Labs and the products that they offer, RippleNet, ODL, RippleX. You know, that product and the XRP ledger that allows you or anyone to move anything of value, anything, gold, silver, mortgages, loans, pick anything of value, tokenize it, and you can move it across the XRP ledger, anything of value, for 0.0001 of a penny in 3 to 5 seconds. That is what JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs and Citi, that is what they're concerned about. RippleNet taking over the Swiss system. Remember, JP Morgan makes tens of billions of dollars off of those participating in the traditional financial system, a quarter in profit and a quarter. How? Well, one of the ways is charging you for no activity on your account. Look, you just got this money hanging out here. You ain't done it. You ain't made a withdrawal. You ain't paid us an ATM fee. So now we're going to charge you a no activity fee. JP Morgan and the BlackRocks and all of those dudes, Citi, what they're concerned about is not freaking the Kronos ecosystem. They're not worried about crypto.com. They're worried about the monster and his products. They're worried about ODL, on-demand liquidity. They're worried about RippleNet, and they're worried about RippleX. Why? Because it takes away from their coffers. It takes away from how they eat. How are you going to move anything of value anywhere you want to move it, anything of value for 0.0001 of a penny? How is JP Morgan going to compete with that? And even if JP Morgan is able to get the cost down, concede costs, are they ever going to get to below a penny? Even if they're able to speed up Swift some magical way, are they ever going to get to 3 to 5 seconds? It ain't happening. And they know it. They know it. That's why they tried to do JPM coin. That's why JP Morgan tried to get their own freaking whatever the heck that thing they got, that blockchain that broke in so many ways. And it's what they do, sell it to Joe Lubin. Was it Quorum? I think it was called Quorum. That's the deal. That's why the slowdown. That's why the lawsuit. You guys get it? Philip Juan, what's up? What's up, my friend? Hello from Canada, says Stefano. How are you, bro? I know, Dan Rob. I remember those days. Crypto Siege. I remember when folks in the XRP space told me I didn't know anything about the investments, that I was wrong about XRP, and the corruption against called me weak. It's funny, huh? It is. All great things and all great people go through 3 stages, right? Go through 3 stages: ridiculed, violently opposed, and then self-evident. It'll become self-evident. The win is right around the corner. What's going on, Threadwork Derek? The win is right around the corner. Absolutely. All right, guys. Listen, thank you so much for hanging out. The OG, man. Appreciate you checking in, bro. Appreciate you checking in. Looking good doing it. What up? What up? What's up with you, man? Life is freaking good. Life is good. Guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up this video. It's been a really great hang. Thank you for each and every one of you for coming to hang with the Crypto Siege. I appreciate that big time. Oh my goodness, we're going an hour. Appreciate that big time. Thank you so much for hanging out. For all the new people to the channel who are new to the chat, please do me a favor. Take the time to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when we go live. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to end this live stream like I do all of my live streams and remind you guys of this. That old money doesn't want you to win, but that's okay though, because you and I are already winning. Have a great rest of the day, guys. I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.